Those were built into the design to let light into the memorial, but through the years, some people have come to see it as a 21-gun salute or marine standing at attention in white grass. Now we can see some of the features of the Arizona sticking out of the water. The flagpole is attached to the original mainmast. The mound structure above the water line is gun turret number 3, and the white buoy marks the stern of the ship. In between the stern of the ship and gun turret number 3 is gun turret number 4. Now gun turret number 4 is important because that is where the remains of the survivors of the Arizona are interred aboard the ship for those that request it. And what happens when a survivor dies? They are cremated, they are brought here by their families, they are in urns. They receive a full military funeral on the memorial, and when the service is over, divers at this end of the boat dock will swim on their backs with the urn close to their chest until they go behind gun turret number 3. When they reach that point, they will raise the urn above their heads. They will slowly lower the urn until they go below the water line. Simultaneous to this, there is a 21-gun rifle salute, followed by echo taps. And then they will place the urn at the base of gun turret number 4 where there's an opening. They will place the urn inside without going inside the ship themselves. And that is how the men are reunited with their shipmates. Now directly on the other side of this bridge is the Admiral Clary Ford Island Bridge. It has only been here since 1998, but in 1941, a hospital ship. The hospital ship Solace was here. A young Navy doctor just received an early Christmas gift, Eric Hawkinson. It was an 8mm movie camera. He went up to the deck of the ship to film colors or the raising of the flag at 8 o'clock. Was peering off in the direction of the Arizona when the bomb fell and the Arizona blew up. And that is the footage we saw in the film. We have a little bit of a rainbow right off to the left-hand side of the boat over here. Ladies and gentlemen, there were well over 100 ships here, and the Navy managed to salvage all but 3 of the battleships, and they were the Oklahoma, Utah, and Arizona. The only other ship that remains in the harbor today besides Arizona is the Utah. 58 men went down with Utah. There is a memorial by the Utah on the other side of Ford Island in a restricted area for those men. The only way you can get to the Utah Memorial is if you have a military ID. The Oklahoma was actually raised after the war, sold for scrap metal, and was being towed back to the mainland in May of 1947. A storm came up, her cable had to be cut, and she is now at the bottom of the Pacific Ocean, some 300 to 500 miles east of Hawaii. This submarine is a World War II submarine, the USS Vulcan, nicknamed the Pearl Harbor Adventure because she was launched on December 7, 1942. I want to thank you for coming out, remembering Pearl Harbor today. It has been my pleasure being your narrator. Sorry we couldn't get out to the memorial. I want to leave you with this, and that is the average age of the crew of the Arizona was somewhere between 21 and 23. And yes, there were members of the crew that were older than this. Rear Admiral Isaac Kidd was the commander of the fleet, the highest ranking flag officer to die that morning. He, along with Captain Franklin and Delgenberg, both went down with the Arizona. On the other hand, the youngest crew to die was Seaman First Class Charles Martin, age 17. And like him, most of these men had their lives along with their hopes and dreams ahead of them. Instead, they gave up their lives along with their hopes and dreams so that we, the living, could live out our lives along with our hopes and dreams and hopefully fulfill them of freedom. No, I want to thank the Navy for their transport in the harbor this morning and for everything they do for us. I want to also acknowledge any veterans that may be aboard along with active duty personnel. Thank you for your service. It is much appreciated.